I hit publish.
I was ready to put Austin on the end. What's the thing? What's our handle on whatchamacallit?
The Bridge Live. Hey everyone, I believe we're live now because it says we're published.
Okay.
We don't have a countdown anymore.
As we talk, I'm going to double check.
Welcome back to The Bridge Live.
I don't even know how to look this
I am
up.
Gavin here with Elena.
Hello.
And she's wearing the best outfit today for summer because
Me too.
the air conditioning's not working in the building. It stopped working yesterday.
Normally I don't wear anything sleeveless to work, but I'm glad I did today.
Yesterday afternoon, I didn't realize it was getting pretty hot in here, and Fran walks into my studio. She says, "It's really hot back here. Look up at the thermostat. We have a thermostat on the wall just for this thing.
Where?
It was almost 90 above the
It's in
bookcase."
there. Okay, yeah.
I was like, "What?" And so we had to call the building. There's something wrong with the air conditioning on top, so they're supposed to fix it. So today I come in, and our station manager brought this portable air conditioning unit for our studio and our rack room because our rack room doesn't get good ventilation, so it's always running in there. So it's venting in the hallway, so the hallway is really hot because there's no air conditioning.
I walked up the stairs and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have a heat stroke. And then I saw the little thing. I was like, okay, cool.
Did you find us yet?
I don't know.
Just go to our webpage and then just follow the link to the bridge.
Much effort. Okay.
You wanted to look it up.
Do
Anyways,
I need to?
We
Not anymore.
Look it up and see because it doesn't see. The problem we had is when we would go live to YouTube without a schedule event, it would give us a countdown meter here. So we would just be talking for like 5 minutes and we weren't live for 5 minutes. Yeah. So we missed a bunch of shows. Good times.
Some good conversation.
And so we're back to talk about more fun things and just talk about more general community things and, bridge stuff. So in our bridge news, we have 2 new shows.
Yes.
One is Worship of the Word. It's on weekends at 9 on Saturdays and 9:30 Sundays, or 9:30 Saturday, 9 o'clock Sundays. It's in the 9 o'clock hour Saturday and Sunday.
You can check all the shows at thebridgeaustin.com under programs.
She sounds like she's doing like an infomercial.
That's the only thing I can do.
Yeah, so there's that, and this weekend we're starting a new semi-live show. It is the Amy Dillon show. She used to do a morning show on the Word a long time ago. I got hired on the... Yeah, we're live.
We're up and running.
I got hired at the Word like a week after she stopped her morning show. So it's been a really long time. But she's coming back. So she has a show Saturday and Sunday. They're both different shows. So you'll want to catch both of them. She's got a bubbly personality, kind of like you.
I'm not bubbly.
I'm not bubbly. I'm not bubbly.
I'm very dry.
Anyway, so we have that. And also, if you download our app, we have a fun summer quiz for you to take, which I want to talk to Elaine about this because I did this as a test. I did this quiz as a test.
It was a hard test.
It's summer fun from the bridge, and they're all Christian-based questions about summer. Yeah. And so you got
like one of them was about like VBS, and then
when was the first Vacation Bible School?
I got all of them. I think I got one right, and that was like the second or third time.
It was what's the first day of summer? You pretty much got that one right because
I was like, it's generally one of these, but they were all like, all the dates were like right next to each other, so I was like, I don't remember. I knew it's in that range, but I couldn't tell you that.
So it's fun because when you take it, you'll see your results, and if you click on the result, you'll get the detailed history of it. So the Vacation Bible School, I was completely shocked by.
I was too. I was like, there's no way it's this one, and he was just sitting there like probably
I was trying not to laugh.
And I was like, there's no way. And then
So yes, make sure you
still got it wrong.
Download our app. Look for it on the app stores, The Bridge Austin.
It was super fun.
It's fun. We are trying to do fun things in there. So we also just got done doing a big app contest for people to fill out questionnaires to win prizes, and that went really well. It was interesting to see when people listen to the radio. Most people listen during the morning and afternoon. Not very many people listen at night. What kind of shows they like. It was just really interesting.
Yeah, it was very informative. I'm glad everyone filled it out. Thanks, y'all.
So that's been what's been going on here around the radio station.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And now we want to talk about summer memories because we're in summertime. And when I said we've been trying to plan the show for weeks, but I had a death in the family, so it kind of threw us off. And then Elena left town for a week, so that threw us off. So I was
it was a great trip. I went to Seattle. It was wonderful.
I said, let's talk about summer fun ideas. Like do-it-yourself spring
cleaning. And we're like halfway through summer now because we just kept leaving.
So we're talking about summer fun today because summer memories are great. And I thought about this because as I'm going through my mom's house, figuring things out, I found a photo album because my grandparents would take me and my cousin on these historical road trips.
Oh, so fun.
Yeah, when you're a kid, it's not. You want to go to like theme parks and stuff and see movies,
Yeah,
not
that's
go
true. That's
to
true.
Gettysburg Battlefield.
We went skiing all the way up. We went to see Billy the Kid, that whole thing in New Mexico. That one was fun.
Yeah.
Except for it freaked me out. I was like 11 or 12, and it was like eerie. It was just weird. I didn't like it. Looking back, I was like, oh, it's so cool. But when I was there, I was like,
Yeah, we did like the Boston Freedom Trail. We did Mammoth Cave. When you're a kid, like I feel like I wasted that time because you could tell the pictures. My cousin and I are just like, we want to go see a movie. Let's go do something, and we're forced to do this. Like we saw the most amazing places. So it's this photo album just full of our trips.
And you're like this in every single picture.
Well, no, I should bring it up for you to see. Okay, y'all, there was a different time and age in the 80s and early 90s when kids aren't really dressing themselves. They have what their parents dress them in. And so it's called my Swiss Miss outfit. I'm just telling you now. I have this pair of brown shorts that come up to about here.
Stop.
And I have a 2 size, 2 large button-up shirt with dinosaurs on it.
Stop.
I have a picture of it here on my phone. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
So
I'm gonna be so happy when I see it.
The other fun thing about that is, the fact of the matter is...
Stop! Oh my gosh, you look like you should be in Sound of Music!
This was me back in the day.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's the best thing I've ever seen.
And I was sitting... That is not... Okay, here's one that's even better. Let me see if I can find it.
Do you remember that outfit? Or were you like, oh, I don't like it?
Oh, no, I remember the outfit.
Did you like it, or did you hate it when you had to wear it?
I didn't care, okay. Yeah. My cousin and I had color-coordinated fanny packs back in the day.
Stop. That's so trendy now.
So, yeah, we did all these fun things, and summertime was always meant to be fun and having those great times.
Yeah.
So I had these great memories, but they weren't great memories at the time. What about you? Like, what were your summers full of?
Oh gosh, I mean it kind of varied. I remember going to Schlitterbahn a lot when growing up and stuff, and then it got really expensive. So our family's a family of 6, and so things were expensive. So we always did like things that would be a little bit cheaper, just because there were like 100 of us. And so I remember doing Schlitterbahn a lot, which is why I'm always so excited when we did all the Schlitterbahn giveaways, because like it created so many memories for like my family. So it's exciting that other people get to as well.
Yeah.
And it's like just bigger and better now. We did a lot of road trips. We never flew, so a lot of my memories are like in the car with my family. I have family in Ohio, and my parents would drive all the way through. We wouldn't stop. They would just shift. So it'd be like 20-ish, give or take, depending on how fast they drove. Hour drive, and we'd all be just like in the car with each other. And so I think a lot of memories kind of stemmed from that. And then like we drove to Florida a couple of times to see friends and family, and so a lot of road trips, I feel like, when I look back. I remember
our road trips started in Texas, and we drove up and down the East Coast. Yeah. We never went to the West Coast.
I see there. We went to Ohio, Georgia, and Florida growing up. I think
we went to the East Coast primarily because there's so much history there, and my entire mom's side of the family is in Philadelphia and Italy.
Okay, yeah.
So that's where they all live. We have one relative on the West Coast, but she's kind of a boozy hound, so they don't really associate with her very much because when she starts getting into the wine, it's a little tough at times.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But it was always fun, and it was really sad, this album, because this was the last year we did that because my grandmother died at the end of that summer. And so I'm going through the photo book, and the last few pages are the memorial, the pictures we took, and just straight in the kidneys, man, just punched me right there. I was like, no. And so, summer times were always fun. And what I don't understand now is nobody seems to do anything over the summer anymore. It seems to just be I think we've gotten to the point where everyone just wants to stay home, and it's just so expensive to go anywhere. Like, you have a family of 6, can you imagine?
And especially now that, like, I have a boyfriend, my sister's married, my brother's married, they have a kid, and so it's just like, So, and we all have, like, animals. So I'm like, okay, what do you do with the animals? It's, like, the other part of it. Like, people don't even think about it. I'm like, okay, like, if my whole family goes, who's taking care of my dogs?
Aren't you dog sitting right now?
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going.
This is for telling me I belong in Sound of Music.
What?
This is for telling me I belong in Sound of Music.
I mean, am I wrong?
No.
Just add some suspenders so we get to go. And, like, 10 other kids. No, it's good. It's hard because I'm, like, at their house and I'm, like, although I'm, like, not doing anything, I'm kind of relaxing. It's like you're not in your own home, so it doesn't actually feel like relaxing.
But did you see by the airport you can park and Zoom for parking? And now they have a Bark and Zoom for your pets. It's like a pet hotel at the airport.
Really?
You can park there, put your pets there, and go over to the airport. It's right across the street.
I
know because I live by the airport, so.
I bet that's pricey.
Well, I mean, some people have to handle it. Like, I keep thinking, I want to do a trip in October, November. I'm going to go to Vegas because they're opening the Tim Burton art exhibit. Oh my gosh. And I really want to go.
That's so you.
That is so very me.
That's so up your alley.
So I avoid summer trips now. I go in the off seasons because.
See, and that's the other thing. Like, no one wants to go in the summer because everyone goes in the summer. Either everyone goes or no one goes. I actually had a couple friends from church and they went to Disneyland and they were like, there was no one there.
Was it recently?
It was like last week.
Here's what happened.
And they were like, there's no one there. The season holders didn't go. Like, no one went.
It's because they opened Galaxy's Edge and the entire populace tracked over there. I was listening to Jim Hill podcast yesterday. It's there.
They said that no one was even there.
There because there's so many lines everyone's on reservations that the park was dead. People were just I listened to Jim Hill Disney podcast. They were talking about that yesterday. Disneyland was dead for days, almost 2 weeks because of this. Everyone flocked over there and just waited in line with their reservations, so no one was walking around the park. They said,
well, they said even over there weren't that many people. They're like nowhere. Like maybe we were just there to an awkward time. Like whenever they didn't make it over to the new part, maybe they were there for a weird time. Like I don't know, but they're like there was no one there, so it was great. Like we got to do everything we wanted, didn't have to wait for anything. So. But it's also kind of sad because you're like, so no one goes out and does things with their family.
Well, it's really like the big ticket things. Like if to go see a movie, that's like
that's expensive.
$10 to $12 a person.
Yeah, it's
I mean that's super expensive, which is why I loved when I had MoviePass because it was $10 a month. You go see a movie a day. Of course, that just went all crazy.
Yeah, what is the deal with that?
It was a movie subscription service. They're trying to fix their model, but it went crazy for a while.
I would say it was so big, and then I heard nothing about it.
Yeah, I loved it. I'd see about 2 or 3 movies a month with it.
Yeah, if you see a lot of movies, that's good.
There are people who abused it, which is why. So movies are a thing that's always fun, but everything's disposable cinema. Yeah. Zilker Park is doing Disney's Little Mermaid for their hillside thing. I want to go see.
If you want more details, go to events page with Bird
That's how I found it. She did it on the events page. Yeah. And then
those are so fun too. You should take your family.
There's so many vacation Bible schools happening like every single week.
That's all something that.
Do kids go to multiple vacation Bible schools at multiple churches, or
a lot of kids do. Like I haven't worked VBS the past couple years because I'm an adult now. But when I did, because I worked VBS for ever, especially as a student and stuff. And a lot of the kids already knew all the songs, already knew what happened in the videos that they'd play and all this stuff because they've already been to Riverbend and Great Hills and Grace Covenants and all the other churches. They go to them because their parents are okay, well, it's basically free childcare.
Yeah, it's free daycare.
And so they send them to a bunch of them because they're I can't afford for you to be at somewhere else and have to pay for it every single day.
Just let your kids stay at home. That's what we did.
Well, they're first grade.
I was still at home alone when I was in first grade. I had TV, Pop-Tarts, and video games. I was good.
Look at how you turned out.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Swiss Miss. Yeah, so the last time I did vacation Bible school, it was at South Congress Avenue Baptist Church. Mm-hmm. It was in their creepy basement. They have a really creepy basement there. Back in the day, that's where it was. It was not well lit. It was, here's some popsicle sticks. Let's make Jesus.
Is that when it started forever ago?
Yeah.
That here? I'm
not that old. For real. So I never really thought, and now they're all fancy and themed.
Yeah, they're themed. Everyone will go all people will go all out for it. I'm not that creative, but I'll walk through the halls and stuff, like at ours at our church and stuff, and they have, like, the hallways and the rooms, like, completely decked out, and it's, like, the most wild thing I've ever seen. It's just, like, insane. I'm like, man.
I think the theme that I saw I liked the most was To Mars and Beyond. Life in outer space. I was like, kind of goes against what you believe in the Bible. You know?
That's the other thing, because, like, you could put your kids in different ones, because typically, like, Lifeway has one, like, set up, but then other people can adapt, like, the other ones and stuff that are random. So a lot of them are, like, Into the Wild, but there is To Mars and Beyond. There's one that's, like, Game On, which I actually helped out with that one years ago. There was one that was similar to Game On. But
so if you're looking for vacation Bible schools, you can hit the
summer camp.
Bridgehouse.com. She created a whole summer camp and vacation Bible school sections.
See.
Just hover over events, they pop down, you'll see them.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been having a lot of fun. We're going to get back to doing this weekly, and we're going to have... Next week I want to talk about summer food, like recipes, because I've been cooking a lot. And we're coming up on 4th of July. Okay. Oh, you don't cook, do you?
I do cook, but I cook the same, like, 2 things.
This was the look, she's like...
Well, like, the theme of the food is what gets me. I cook things, but I'm like, oh, I cook this, like, in the summer. This is my summer pie. Like, it's not, like, fancy like you. Actually, no, I did cook one summer thing for 4th of July, and it's delicious, but I don't remember every detail about it, but I'm sure I can say it.
Because we will have a show before 4th of July. We're going to talk about all sorts of fun things about that.
What is that?
In 2 weeks. We're not. It's like 2 weeks. We're at the end of June.
Well, I know, but I have to leave again.
Where are you going?
I'm going on a Boston mission trip. Well, we are doing a VBS there, but I leave July 3rd, so I should be here for that first week of July for the thing. I'll be here. By the way, I'm just a hot commodity.
And she says she has no sense of humor.
I don't. I'm not a fun person.
We've had lots of fun. She said I belong to the Sound of Music, y'all.
I mean,
tell me that is not.
I figured everyone would just think that if they saw the picture.
Oh my, you for real?
But VBS, that was a big summer thing, a summer memory for us too.
I love summer memories.
I did like all of the church things. Like my siblings and I grew up in church, so we did like the camps, we did VBS, we helped out with VBS.
So
like, oh my god.
That's my cousin and his Lisa Frank animal print. This is
Lisa Frank.
I told her that's your Lisa Frank animal print. Like, can you tell how happy we are to be out in the middle of nowhere
with your fanny pack?
Shut up. Anyways, so
you should bring that back. They're really in.
No, you will never see me wearing a fanny pack again.
Fanny packs are weird. I was at a friend's wedding and we had like her bachelorette party and we like just went and hung out like out in Dripping Springs and stuff. And her sister made us all fanny packs and we all had to wear them. And I was like.
Does she hate you?
I think her sister does. They were like fun. It was cute and like, but we were all dressed the same, and that's just like not my vibe. It was fun though because like.
What was in the fanny pack?
Like tissues for like the actual wedding. I think there was like a lotion in it. There was like some sort of chapstick. I can't even remember chapstick. Some like mixed you put them on. Just like a lot of like essential things, I guess. I don't really remember.
How is chapstick an essential thing for a wedding?
Oh my gosh, I think no, it wasn't just for the wedding. It was like in life too. Oh. It was like a mix of like a lot of little. It was like a lot of random things.
All right, so before we go, it's time for our Dave report.
Yeah.
Dave is still here.
Yeah.
He's still working.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
He never goes home. He practically lives here. I got to show up on a weekend and he's here. Show up the first thing in the morning, he's here. Show up that night, he's here. Dave is like the phantom of the studio. His whole family on vacation. He didn't go. I was like, Dave, leave. Go somewhere.
No. We need to kick him out one day.
We should, because then we can, show you his office, which is decorated with...
We probably could now, but he'd probably just hide.
A lot of stuff. Like, he's got old pictures. He's got a... memorabilia. He's got a radio museum building up in there with he's got a stack of records.
Meanwhile, I just have a lot of lists in mine.
Yeah, she has lists. I go leave her post notes, make more lists.
Yeah. He does do that. I have two, and I put them up.
She does.
They inspire me
to make more lists. She's very... very organized. Like, I want to get her a bulletin board because she has all these things just on the wall. And there's nothing in her office. It's just white walls.
Yeah.
There's no windows.
I thought about bringing something, but I was like, I'm too lazy. I don't have anything.
I'm just too lazy. This is
I don't want to go buy like a bulletin board. Like I don't want to go buy one.
They'll buy you one. Say I need a bulletin board. Tell a friend what you want in the order.
Why can't I just keep it taped to the wall and not create holes in the wall?
You have holes in the wall.
Actually, I pretty much used all of the ones that were already in the wall. I tried to, because I'm like that person. I just like lists.
All right, we'll be back next week with more from the Bridge Live, letting you see behind the scenes here at the Bridge with the fun things that go on.
What are we talking about next week again?
I don't know.
Summer food?
We'll figure it out next week. We'll talk about some more.
We'll keep you posted. And by keep you posted, I mean you'll find out next week.
I think I'm going to come up with a whole bunch of trivia questions for Elena to answer next week.
Do you hate me?
This is going to be revenge.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. What kind of trivia questions?
Summer Bible related.
Why can't you answer them?
Because you know the Bible better than I do.
I don't know. I'm not a Bible scholar. I'm not a pastor or something. I didn't go to seminary. So.
We'll have fun next week.
I know all the books of the Bible.
Oh, by the way, we did that true or false. We did that Bible true or false last week.
Yeah.
I had to ask the guy in the afternoon if this verse was the exact center of the Bible. I had to ask the hardest question of the week. Like, which
verse was it?
Psalms something or other.
I think I wrote half of those questions.
Yeah, so you did.
Well,
and
actually, I think some of them I didn't. I don't think I wrote all of them.
I had all these callers, and not one of them got it right. So I just had to give it to the last person, because I was on the fifth person. I was like, I'm just going to give it to you. This is a hard question. Was it true or false? It was true. But you asked someone what the exact middle verse of the entire Bible is. You had a 50-50 shot. It should have just said, it's 50-50. 5 people got it wrong in a row. Well, that was a really unlucky day for a lot of people. So I was going to say, I'm just going to give it to you. This was really hard. That's when you're in the car with someone and, you call, and when you get it wrong, I'm like, okay, cool, now we know it isn't. I keep calling until I get through. I think I might be cheating. We didn't talk about your hacks for life. We should do that next week. Hacks for life? Like ordering kids' meals and stuff. Oh, okay. I'll make a list. We're gonna talk about. I'll do that tonight. Elena's hacks for life next week, because I remember we were gonna talk about that, because I was marveled. A lot of it. I was marveled at how she did this stuff. Oh, it's not that I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head besides the Chewy's one that I have. Come up with some, because we're going to talk about Elena's hacks for life next week. A lot of it involves, if you need more clothes, you just go into your grandma or sister's closet. That's, my hack for life. Why would you wear grandma's old clothes? Oh, you know the skirt I wore yesterday? That was my grandma's. I didn't see it. Super cute. Oh, well, that's disappointing, because it was really cute. I'll wear something in my grandma's next week, if I remember. Okay, so we're going to talk about that next week, and then we will talk about 4th of July cookouts. Yeah. For 4th of July, I'm going to share some of my favorite recipes. Wait, so we're doing my hacks next week? Next week is your hacks. Then for 4th of July, we're going to talk about recipes. I see. This is why I need notes and lists. I will come up with a list for you. I will write it down when I get back over there. So don't forget, this weekend starts the Amy Dillon show. Yes. And you can listen to Worship in the Word. Yep. And everyone seems to really be enjoying Mac's life. So make sure you tune into that on Saturdays. Good stuff. She has a newsletter. You can sign for it on the website. Yes. No, I took that down. I need to re-put it back up. Why would you take it down? Because Gene wanted me to advertise some other show. Oh, that was rude. Well, because there's an Easter egg on the site. There's a clickable Easter egg for you to find on the site, and I couldn't get rid of that because it's fun. I love Easter eggs. I put secrets on the site. So wait, I'm gonna look at that. Go find it. There are Easter eggs on the site. I put there for you. How many? There's one right now to find, and if you click on it, it takes you someplace fun. So I'm just gonna put it that out there like that. That's so fun. I love that. Yeah, but you got to find it. Does it take you to subscribe to the newsletter? No, I need to. Okay, I'm gonna put that as one of our banners. But yes, the newsletter's really fun. She puts a lot of effort into it. I don't have a set date for the next one to go out, but I will figure that out. Boy, we just been talking like we ain't got nothing better to do. I got emails piled up. It's only 9:33. Is it? Yeah. Well, that's what that clock says. It's 9:31. I got my Jaws watch going on today. Oh, you're fancy. I have me and my boyfriend. He's wearing a cowboy hat. That was at his Brooks Christmas party.
Anyway, sign up for the newsletter. Don't know when the next one's going out for sure yet, but it'll have a lot of like essential and fun information. So
and it's always fun to have that.
Yeah, and I've been saying them out monthly, especially because we had a lot of contests and stuff. But I think we're finished with a couple of contests for a while.
I think we're done with Schlitter Bonds for quite a while. Hopefully,
hopefully.
We gave away a lot of Schlitter Bonds.
Yeah, but we're glad you guys got them. So if you're one of the winners and you're watching,
that's
and you
how you
picked
wear
them up, make sure you pick them up because we have them here for you.
That's how you wear a cowboy hat, y'all. Just so you know.
Silly. But if you're one of the winners, I send you an email. So
call
or email me back so you can make sure you get your Schlitterbahn tickets, especially because summer is slowly ticking away, and we want to make sure you get them and get there.
Okay, last thing before we go. Do you know why I get so excited for summer?
Because the watermelon's really good?
No. Because come end of June, early July, all the Christmas stuff starts hitting the stores.
Oh my gosh.
Hobby Lobby has all the Christmas stuff out.
No, that's a lie. It's Halloween and then it's Christmas. Well, actually, no, it's probably a combination of both.
No.
Your Halloween is your Christmas.
It is, but all the Christmas stuff hits the stores. The Hallmark has because all my Christmas ornaments from Hallmark. They have their ornament premiere. And their ornament premiere.
Oh.
I've got Star Wars, like you'll see pictures of my Christmas tree. And Hobby Lobby starts putting all the Christmas stuff out. And if you don't get it right then and there, they don't really restock it. So that's why summertime to me means it's time to start planning for Christmas. I've already been planning for
we should post pictures of everyone's Christmas stuff. Like, because I feel like you and I maybe you and I are the only ones that actually go all out for Christmas.
I have a whole video of you watching my spinning tree.
Oh, I think you showed me that. Maybe not. But our house looks like straight out of a storybook. It is always so cute, and I get so excited for Christmas because my mom mainly does it because I still live with my parents. But she's just like so good at it. Hello, come say hello.
We're doing the birds live. This is Allison.
Oh, we're live?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Wait. Just say hi. Oh, you just wave.
She said hi. She ran away just like Dave.
Yeah.
We'll start doing the Allison report like we do the Dave report.
I know. Yeah, because Allison comes in on Tuesdays. And so does Tomorrow.
Yeah, so we have lots of fun going.
Full report.
I'm trying to see if I have any pictures of my Christmas tree free. I've got so many pictures of everything.
I do too, but I'm too lazy to find it because I have too many. I just deleted like.
I can't complain.
Over 1,000
pictures.
No. I have too many pictures on my phone. What is that?
This is my mom and dad at their wedding and my grandmother's ugly house from the 60s.
Oh my gosh, no, so cute.
My mom's wearing a denim dress and my dad's wearing a pimp suit.
And
my grandmother died with that hideous wallpaper still in her house. She also had a red velvet wall.
It's kind of fun. Oh, red velvet wall. That's a lot. That is a lot. No, that wallpaper's kind of cute though. Like back then it was probably like super hip. But
nobody believes you.
Now it could be like really cute in like a little girl's room. Like that's where it would fit nowadays, you know?
Here's me and my giant Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff and
here's my
Kirby.
Jigglypuff pumpkin.
She's so artsy. We're always my favorite and the Mario games.
Okay, that's it for this week. I'm going to keep going through pictures. We're going off on serious buddy memories. Memories are really good to have.
This is normal.
So stay tuned. We'll see you guys next week when we go through Elena's life hacks for an easier life.
Sounds so much more interesting than it really is.
No. You guys don't.
I really have to think about life hacks because right now I can think about like 2.
We got a week.
What is okay, I'll think.
It's all.
I'm going to sit down tonight. I'm going to.
It's all your tricks to save money and Kurt, whatever. Okay. You were telling me about like stealing queso and.
I don't steal
using
queso.
Water cups
That
to
is
get
so.
Soda.
That is so dramatic. I actually don't do that because I have like a lot of moral integrity, and I like can't do it. Other people do. So if you're into that.
Okay.
That's you.
Next week we'll have.
But
life
you always
hacks.
have to do Sprite because then they can see the color.
Well, next we're going to do life hacks. Elena's, I'll probably come up with some by then as well. So.
Yeah. If you have any life hacks, you should say some too.
I will have some for next week.
Life Hack Tuesday.
Life Hack Tuesday. Hashtag. What's is that it? Hashtag.
Actually, back in my day, we called it a #, but it's fine. You youngins. Bye.